What types of containers for biohazard storage? Have you ever wondered how hazardous materials are safely stored and transported? In high-risk professions, proper biohazard storage is essential. Let's break down the types of containers used for biohazard storage and why they matter. First, we have primary biohazard bags and containers. These are typically red or orange bags marked with the biohazard symbol. They are designed for solid biohazardous waste like contaminated gloves or lab materials. These bags must be leak-proof and puncture-resistant to ensure safety. Often, they are placed inside a secondary rigid container for extra protection. Next up are secondary containers. These are rigid boxes or bins with tight-fitting lids that hold primary biohazard bags. They can be any color but must clearly display the biohazard symbol and the words biohazard waste. Secondary containers are crucial for preventing leaks during storage and transport. After use, they must be disinfected to maintain safety. It's important to note that wire racks or open holders are not acceptable as secondary containers, since they do not effectively contain contamination. Now let's talk about sharps containers. These are specially designed for disposing of needles, scalpels, and other sharp objects. Sharps containers are rigid, puncture-resistant, and leak-proof. They have a restricted opening to prevent sharps from coming back out. These containers should be labeled with the biohazard symbol or be red in color. It is recommended to close and dispose of sharps containers when they are about 3/4 full to avoid any overfilling hazards. For liquids contaminated with biohazards, closed, leak-proof containers are necessary. These containers need to be sturdy and impervious to moisture. It is advisable to use secondary containment, such as placing the primary container inside a bucket or tray to catch any spills. These containers must also be labeled with the biohazard symbol and any chemical hazards if disinfectants are added. Lastly, there are specialized containers for unusual items. For example, long contaminated pasteur pipettes requiring tall sharps containers with larger openings for safe disposal. In high-risk professions like logging, deep-sea fishing, or storm chasing, biohazard storage might not be as common, but it remains critical. Workers in these fields may encounter biological hazards from injuries or contaminated equipment. Therefore, portable, leak-proof, and clearly labeled containers are essential to ensure safety and compliance with biohazard protocols. Overall, biohazard storage containers must be robust, leak-resistant, properly labeled, and suited to the type of waste they hold. This ensures the safety of workers and protects the environment from exposure to infectious materials.